Course planning and syllabus design. We'll first discuss the rationale behind course planning and syllabus design. So for your reference purpose, much of the discussion on this topic is coming from Richard's book, Curriculum Development in Language Teaching. So I'll try to, exemplify how to plan or design the syllabus with some useful examples. So let's first discuss the rationale why syllabus design is important, what justification could be given. Right, okay. Well, course planning or syllabus design, they are based on certain aims and objectives which need to be realized through its actual implementation. So obviously, at its planning stage, when we give the justification of a course, we try to give the rationale, the justification. We try to justify on certain grounds why we're going to teach listening, reading, or speaking, or writing skills. Right. Then we've got another dimension of course planning, which is to, give entry and exit level. What the student's going to do after grade 1, 2, or 3. So these are some of the dimensions which I'm just briefly mentioning here. We will discuss these dimensions in our subsequent sessions, right? And the course content. Key decisions need to be made about what to include and what not to be included, and how to set up the sequence or content of a course. And then the planning phase and the scope and sequencing plan. So these are some of the dimensions of course planning or syllabus design, which we as language curriculum designers need to be aware of, and their significance. Right. The rationale, well, that's the main focus of this brief discussion. The rationale, the justification, which you might see given in the beginning of a course in a sort of paragraph or in a few statements. So the rationale actually seeks to give answers to some of these questions. Who is this course for? Whether this course is for grade 1 or 2 or grade 11 or 12, and what's it's about. Who gonna be the target population for this course, right? Whether it's about English for specific purposes or general purposes, and what kind of teaching and learning will take place. What methodology, for example, gonna be there, whether it's going to be task-based oriented or communicative or grammar translation oriented courses. So the rationale actually provides focus. It describes the underlying philosophy of the course overall. If, for example, if you happen to look at Pakistan's national curriculum, national language curriculum framework of 2006 from grade 1 to 12, you will come to know the rationale or the justification given in each grade. For grade 1 to 2 students, the justification is given, for example, to give them a solid start in learning English as a foreign language and to prepare them to become independent learners. So this is how the rationale is given, right? And so the justification overall gives a precise focus and directions to the teachers and learners as well. So what sort of information should be there in the justification? Obviously, there are three groups of people. Primarily, the information should be for students, and then the teachers, and then the potential clients of that course. Okay, so what are the purposes of the rationale for course planning or syllabus design? Let's have a look at some of the purposes. So it helps, plan the components of a language course in a systematic way, right? And it gives, it serves the purpose of giving, direction to teaching and learning, right? And then it also gives a sort of check on consistency of course values. I mean, the overall values. So, in brief, the course planning and syllabus design section deals with some key issues relating to how to plan the course or how to design the syllabus and their key dimensions. So we will look at these dimensions later on, and we will also see their relevance to course planning and syllabus design.